This AP with APT Productions. I'm here with Dom2time. What's up? How you doing today?
What up, though? What up, though?
And I just walked into the middle of a studio session. Let us know what y'all was working on. And introduce who you with right now.
My name Big Wood.
You know, my name Big Wood. Niggas know I'm from Newark, man. Bumbat, man.
Fresh home,
you heard? Hooterville.
Fresh
back,
home.
You heard?
Fresh home. Fresh home.
I just touched down. I'm about to put my foot on niggas' neck. We just loading up for the summer, you heard?
Yes, Lord. We just did something, family first. That's what we're gonna call it, family first. On the top of the head. That was actually my first. This is my first time coming to the studio and just recording something just straight off the top.
Okay,
like, no
you usually come like written, prepared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I write everything. I just it really come from, it's like for the first 3 years, from like 2016 to 2019, I was recording and mixing, mastering everything myself and putting it out. Cause it was broke, of course. You know what I'm saying? You just couldn't afford it. It just made more sense to like start trying to learn it or whatever. So I was doing that. Maybe like midway through 2019, I took it to the studio. Shout out my guy Dre Valentino, Color Boys. That's the first person, like, other than myself, that I trusted with my sound to really, like, take it to the next level, help me. He definitely did that. Highly recommend it. It's my dog for life.
And you from the Hooterville too?
Yeah, I am.
I was about to say the whole bluff.
Yeah, no, niggas ain't gonna bluff. I definitely am. That's where everything originated at. But I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. If you know, I'm big Irvington shit all the way though.
Okay, so you from Irvington?
Yeah,
what part of Irvington?
Irvington, smallest as Irvington.
Yeah. It's Irvington,
okay. Yeah. You know, shit kind of changing now. Like, you know, the younger guys and shit, they starting to divide it and like really claim X, Y, and Z. I ain't gonna say they starting it because they've been like that, but me personally, I'll say that. Me personally, the way I grew up, I ain't gonna
took that shit to a bigger
Irvington.
scale, really.
Yeah, like it's Irvington. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just say Irvington.
And I know like DG say you was playing like football growing up.
Yeah, that was my first route for sure. Ball was life, all that type of shit.
Facts.
And you was playing in high school?
Yeah, I've been playing since I was 8. I played all the way up to freshman year in college.
Okay. And what high school you went to?
Irvington, huh?
Yeah. What college you went to?
Shaw University. Shout out Shaw U.
Okay.
It's HBCU in North Carolina.
How was the college experience for you?
It wasn't what I expected, but it was needed. It was needed because it was really the first time I was like by myself. You know what I'm saying? Really had to be like solely responsible for getting my business done. Like ain't no mom or dad or nobody, you know what I mean? So you just gotta handle your business. So it was definitely needed, but it wasn't what I expected. Hell nah.
And what did you major in?
I picked some bullshit. Like I said, ball was life.
Okay.
I think I had like what was it? It's like recreational management and some bullshit. It's like some surface level shit, but I just picked stuff. I didn't care about it.
And you end up graduating?
Nah,
okay.
I left after freshman year.
Okay.
Like but the decision came from analyzing everything on a larger scale. Like I like to think ahead. So for me, my freshman year, that was when like all the Colin Kaepernick stuff was taking place. And like I said, I've been playing football since I was 8. It's hard on any level, you know what I mean, to like be an athlete and do it consistently. So my logic was like, why put in all that work to get to the highest level and then have it taken away from you for something that don't got shit to do with the game. You know
That's true.
So I withdrew. I left school, came back home, and initially I didn't know what was next. So I had to really like think. But shout out my dog Trey, 3-way Trey, Playmakers. That's my dog. He was my wide receiver in college, and one day he spit a freestyle. It was like Tipping On for Foes by Paul Walsh. He freestyled to that beat, and it sparked something. It just made me want to start writing. And yeah, like I said, when I first left football alone, it wasn't like that straight to music, but from the time like of him sparking that and me getting back into writing and then me leaving football, it's like that shit all came full circle. So that was like the next route. And again, I looked at the business aspect and I seen that it was a lot more ownership in the entertainment industry as opposed to the sports industry. So that was like my end goal, really.
And like just taking it back, like when would you say like you made your first song? Like how long have you been making music for?
I wrote poetry all my life.
Okay.
Like music, it been in the house just as much as football. My older sister, shout out to her, but she was like in the theater and arts and singing like forever. So you know, just naturally, you got an older sibling, you're gonna mimic what they do. You know what I mean? So like I said, it was always like in me. Like I was the kid on my parents' bed and shit, like rewinding, well, not even rewinding, but just catching like 106 Park and MTV Jam.
Yeah,
I was that kid, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, career-wise, football was life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ball dreams.
Yeah, like that shit came straight from my father, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like, him to me, like he the goat to me, that's my dog.
And what would you say like the first song that you made?
Shit, I couldn't even tell you.
That you took serious. Like, all right, this is my single that I'm gonna put out. I'm gonna market this. I'm gonna shoot a video to it.
I wouldn't even say the one that I shot the first video to, but I do remember the first song I put out. I believe it was Creepin'. So remember that bullshit? I put out Creepin'. It was on like a SoundCloud or some shit like that. It was just like a bop track, you know what I mean? Like my style of music is, I put it to you like this, like as a person, I'm a conscious person. When I listen to music, I don't listen to music to learn new information. You get what I'm saying? Because like I just said, as a person, that's what I do in my spare time. So when I make my music, it may not necessarily be deep messages and all of that, but it's gonna be like life experiences, you know what I'm saying? Some shit I might have just did, X, Y, and Z. So the first song I made it, I don't recall, because I was probably like 7, 8 years old when I wrote that shit. But the first one I put out. The first song
that you put out that you took serious?
It was called Creepin'.
Okay.
That shit on SoundCloud. That shit sucked to me. But it was just, you know, touching the waters, shit like that. So it was like that kind of record. Yeah, it was just like a bop. It wasn't really like nothing too special. Like I said, I listen to it now and I'm like, you know what I mean?
And what would you say like inspired you to start making music? Or who? If you have like a special person in your life.
Like I said, I had a strong influence from my older sister because she was always like involved in the arts and like just, you know, musical theater and all that stuff. But it wasn't really a who, it was more so like a what. And what it was, you know, you see somebody and they do something and then that shit look cool. Yeah. You know what I mean? You like, damn, like I would, if I'd have did it, I'd have did it like that way. You know what I mean? It was basically that, nothing more, nothing less. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen again just from analyzing the industry, like it's a lot of different lanes and avenues that you can go down, and you don't got a crowd of one. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, even a person with a favorite 5 artists, after they fucking favorite songs go off, you know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to something else. Yeah. You know what I mean? So just that in itself is just let you know it's a lot of different avenues. It's a lot of people who on tour that we don't listen to every day, but they're touring. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, sign me up. I got something to say.
And have you ever performed before?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did like a lot of showcases. Shout out Black Talk Radio. It was like it started out. Shout out Kristen. It started out as like it's like a college radio station type thing, but they had like a whole bunch of showcases. So you know, we did a lot of work. Yeah, I'm not saying she like up there, like she's interviewing like Thames and like shit like that. So like she up there and it really took off. So yeah, you know, I was doing that, was moving around, did some shit at like Willie P, King, all type of shit.
And like, how was like the experience like for your first time performing? Like, were you nervous?
It was I mean, yeah, you can say nervous, but not nervous to the point where I ain't get up and do that, you know, do what I had to do. Because like even going back to like elementary school, it's crazy because like I actually was in like all the singing groups and music magnets and shit like that. And anytime it was like an assembly, I'm the MC, you know what I mean? So like they putting me up, you know, on stage to speak and shit like that since I was a kid. So it wasn't really nothing new, but it was different because instead of like, you know, talking or like I said, performing with a group, I'm so
by yourself,
you know what I mean? So yeah, it was definitely an adjustment, but it was cool. It was cool.
And like how was high school for you? Like were you like in music classes or like in a choir?
High school was all football. By the time I got to high school, it was all football. Yeah, I was in the music magnet in middle school. I got kicked out 7th grade, and after that, I just like I ain't really care about it because it wasn't my main thing anyway. You know what I'm saying? I was heavy on football, so yeah. By the time I got to high school, it was straight football.
It's just football.
Yeah, straight football.
And you still like into sports now?
Nah, like, after I left college, I stopped following it, honestly. I still stay in shape and shit like that, just cause, you know, part of me is just muscle memory, but Nah, I don't really follow sports for real. I need to though, get some money off FanDuel.
Yeah, I see everybody every day. I see the FanDuel, the picks. You into the picks and gambling, or that's not your lane?
You asking me?
Yeah, you.
Nah, hell nah. I don't gamble.
Okay, you are.
I was about to say something, but I say what I was about to say for people that's close to me. I only tell them that. But nah, I don't gamble. I don't play my money. I work hard for my shit.
Okay.
So,
and I see like you, me personally, I see like you work with like Juice 7 and DG like on the camera side. So like, how are you able to balance like being a cameraman and then also focusing on making your own music?
I mean, honestly, I feel like I kind of always been doing it, low key, just like off the iPhone and shit like that. Because a lot of people don't understand, like, bro, that iPhone shoot 4K. 4K is 4K. You see what I'm saying? So once you learn editing, you could go crazy. Like, I've been like doing different shit, you know, just off the iPhone for like, you know, a couple years. But I just got the damn camera maybe like, maybe a month now. You know what I mean? I had the camera. So just getting that, it was like just taking it to the next level. But the base of it, I had like already been like, you know, kind of doing at the same time.
Okay.
Because my whole mindset is, I don't like waiting on people. So if it's something that I can learn and grasp and start doing myself and just make it easier, let's do that. You know what I mean? And on the flip side, like you said, after I, you know, balance it out with doing it for myself, now I could extend it out to other people as well.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? So,
definitely.
You know, it worked out, and that's something I don't mind doing. You know what I mean?
And with like being like with the camera, like what lane are you trying to go into? Like you just trying to take pictures, or I saw like you do like a behind the scenes, or you going to go into like shooting music videos? Like what lane are you going to go into? I
got 2 music videos that we shot and I edited from scratch. They out now on YouTube. One is called Go, one is called Humbug. That's the track.
What you said? Okay. Yeah. So who shot that?
That's my dog DJ Gemini. He supposed to fucking be here right now, but he getting that bag, so I ain't even mad. When I shout out my dog DJ Gemini, he always with me. So he was like behind the lens, like basically the shots that I'm in. Huh?
That's doing what I'm doing right now.
That's my dog Willie. Shout out Flasher Diamonds, he behind the cam too. But now with Gemini, so basically how we do it is like the scenes you see me in, he shot. If I ain't in the scene, I'm behind shooting.
Okay.
And then when it come like
so you taking turns, like okay, shoot me, then I'll shoot you, then okay, you know what I mean? Back and forth. If I got features, you know what I mean, then we just mix it up, and then I'll just go home and cut up all the shots. And shit, honestly, for me that's fun, because again, it's something that I took the time out to learn myself, and now I could put my own like mix and flavor. You know what I mean? Because like as artists, we picky as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
And I try not to be a pain in the ass, you know, to the other artists I work with, you know, engineers, videographers, you know, I try not to be a pain in the ass because I understand it, because I took the time to learn and do it myself. So when it come to that, like I said, you know, if I could buy a camera and learn some editing software and practice is like shit, I could cut that shit all out as a whole, you know, for the most part. And so far I've been working. Like I said, we got 2 music videos out, and I like them.
And like just me, you know, editing. I know the editing process was it hard to learn for you, or it was just easy? Cause like on the artist aspect, a lot of artists don't know how much work we do editing. They just think we can just do that like 2.5. Like you have to upload the video, then you have to upload it to like, I don't know what program you use, import it, then you gotta edit it, and then you gotta do the effects, and it's not like a 20-minute process.
Right, it's not. It's definitely not. It wasn't, I won't say hard, I'll say complex, meaning like it was just a lot of steps to it. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of steps to it. But it wasn't necessarily hard, because like I said, I've been messing around with like Microsoft slideshow and shit like that since we've been on desktop computers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm familiar with, you know, chopping shit up and cutting and trimming and stuff like that. I was really just learning the effects and learning like timing and slowing certain shit down, you know, to get everything crispy. And it's still a work in progress. But like I said, it's something I enjoy. Like I got the patience for it.
Yeah, and let's talk about like your single Go.
Yeah.
Your new single.
Yeah. Word. Nah, that's the one. I ain't gonna lie. That's the one. That's like a real feel good record. I don't know what it is about it neither, but that shit, it just feel good. Like I done got dope responses. But nah, I done got dope responses from all age groups, honestly, like from little babies and shit to the old people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, when I put out music, I like to analyze the older, more mature audience and like how they react to it, because ultimately the goal is to be a superstar and to be number one. In order to do that, you gotta find a way to connect with everybody.
Everybody,
form of fashion,
always, yeah.
So, you know, yeah. At the same token, I try to feed a little bit of, you know, everybody that I feel like feeding. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be no people pleaser with this shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay in my lane. But at the same token, like, again, what made me want to do it is me seeing the shit be done, and like I could do it at my, you know what I mean?
Add your own
like,
twist
you know what I mean? Word.
Definitely.
And not even on no like competition shit, because like I just said, it's a whole bunch of different lanes, and my lane don't have shit to do with his lane and so forth, and we could appreciate each other's shit and do our thing. And I like that. I appreciate that shit. So, word, it's cool. It's cool.
I see you've been dropping like a lot of singles. Like, do you plan on like releasing like a body of work, like a album, a mixtape, a EP for like this year, 2022?
Probably not.
No, okay.
Typically, I drop once a year, and it's like a project. So even with me like dropping the singles back to back, that's me like trying something different than I don't usually do.
Okay.
Because my, you know, the people that support me was getting a little pissed off, so they wanted me to feed them a little bit more. And you know, it's cool. It makes sense because, like I said, we still building and laying the foundation. So, you know, I ain't necessarily beasting to put out a project. You know what I mean? Because I'd rather put that out, you know, get a reaction, put that up, you know what I mean, build it up, so that by the time we do drop the next body of work, it's a way bigger response. You know, that all of the recent ones put together. You know what I mean? So we're just in the process of building and rebranding. And you know, like you said, I'm also working on the photography shit. You know, so that's like real time consuming as well.
And like, who are some artists that you want to work with, like maybe on the photography side or on the music side? You have like any certain artists that you look forward to working with, or you just open to anybody?
Yeah, I'm open, honestly. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. Swerves, you know. I'm not the kind of person where like I ain't gonna fuck with you if you ain't got the numbers and all that shit. I don't necessarily play it like that, because there's a lot of people out here working who just losing against algorithms. You get what I'm saying? Not even, you know, you don't have the numbers because people saying this shit and it ain't hot. You know, some people ain't got the numbers because they ain't necessarily being seen. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know about algorithms and shit like that. So I don't really go off that. I just go off energy first and foremost, and like work ethic. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't like to wait on people. So if we gonna work, I just want to know that you serious, just like I'm serious. And that's why like I kind of fell back from reaching out to people first, and I'd rather just like, you know, let them come to me, because that way I see that you showing initiative. You get what I'm saying? So now when we link and have a conversation, I know what I'm gonna do when I come to the table. You get what I'm saying? But I already been through the phase of like, you know, reaching out to people and going through all that, and it's like, yeah, nah, you know what I mean? So I'd rather just do my thing, and like I said, whoever want to work, you know, let's go crazy. Let's go crazy.
And like, what's some new music that you have dropping, like coming up within the next 30 days?
30 days? I don't know about 30 days, but I know me and DG definitely got some shit in the tuck. Okay. Me and Woods just finished some shit, literally like, you know, you was here, as a matter of fact, while we was finishing. So we gonna put that out, you know what I mean? I got some videos still get in the mix again, edited, that's gonna get released. So.
Okay, and you edit them yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, we working, you know.
All that nigga drop that family first, man.
Yeah, that family first go crazy. That shit go crazy. Shout out my nigga Wood too, man. Shout out my nigga Wood, man. It's my dog. It's my dog.
Bro, that's like 15 years, bro. That shit crazy.
How'd you guys end up meeting?
Off like football, like,
okay.
Staying in contact with niggas.
Harrisburg Park.
Throughout the 15 years, that's good.
That shit crazy.
Right. Nah, but you know, shit, it's a lot of people I met through there. Like DZ said, that's how we met. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people I met through football and just fucking school. You know what I'm saying? With Irvington, and like my junior year, I transferred to NCA. That's like a KIPP school and shit. So I met a lot of people during that year too.
Okay.
So, you know, I was a pretty outside kid. You know, I just wasn't outside doing dumb shit. You know what I mean? I always was something, a football player or.
It was never like into the streets.
Nah, that wasn't my lane. Yeah, cause I got it, like I said, the football shit came from my pops. So just being introduced to it, young, they'd do shit like take us to the Giant Stadium and introduce us to NFL players and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So I was more mesmerized by that shit and their lifestyle rather than the shit I shit on, you know, the shit I seen on the street.
In the streets.
And even before that, I never really was around niggas who was like as stable as even my pops and my parents. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it was just like, man, it's kind of stupid. Like, this nigga ain't even got no car, he ain't got no crib. You get what I'm saying? Well, I'm following him. I got, you know, I got an example of what to do. You know, so I never say I came from nothing. Like, that ain't my shit. That's disrespectful to my people. For in my opinion.
I always say that. Some people will say like, I come from nothing, but your mom is a single mom working 3 jobs.
That's what I'm saying.
Trying to provide for you, and it's like you trying to downplay her.
Yeah, no, so, I don't be saying shit like that because my parents sacrificed her. And by the time they was my age,
I think about it the other way though.
Yeah.
Like if a nigga came from nothing, like what niggas think they up? Like these little 100 bands, 200 bands, niggas up, they running around, niggas getting their money out. But that shit ain't no money, you heard? A mil, not no money. Like you spend $1, you not a millionaire no more, you heard? Niggas out here really playing with big bags, bro. Like to say you come from nothing is a compliment in my mind. Like look at niggas. Niggas look good. Like niggas look healthy. Like that's courtesy of them. You get what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, and I'm about to say, like I said, I'm pretty open minded. I'm a sad, so I'm real empathetic. Like,
sad shit, you heard? I know I'm
you know that. But nah, motherfucking, you know, empathy is my thing. So I feel like I'm pretty open minded, generally. So I don't be quick to judge nobody. No, I just know my situation. You know what I mean? I know my situation. I know how I'm coming. You know.
And like, what would you say is like next for you? I know you say you're not gonna drop within the next month. Or you gonna drop before the summer, like a single, like you know, like this, you know, the summer right here.
That's what I'm saying.
So
you
like,
I don't know.
You know, the summer singles go crazy. You know how people riding to the beach, the great adventures.
That's a fact, though.
So.
Yeah, nah, we active. Like I said, we got a lot of shit cooking. I don't know. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. You'll be the first to know. And
like for the year, are you gonna focus? Or are you trying to build yourself up more as a photographer? Or an artist? Like, where's your main focus?
Both. The brand.
Okay.
2time the brand. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, LLC. You know what I'm saying? As an entertainment company. So I'm just building 2time the brand.
It's about to be everything.
Honestly, yeah.
Entertainment, fashion, everything.
Right. We're coming at it from all different angles. So we just building, man. We just building.
Foot on jugular season.
Yeah. Like in my mind, it's like this. If Go or Humbug or whatever was to take off tomorrow, that's like the payoff for the first set of 10,000 hours. You know what I'm saying? That's me getting myself in the door. But that's almost like a nigga getting drafted to the league. You see what I'm saying? Alright, nigga, you in the league now. Now you gotta make stats and shit in the league. You know what I'm saying? So it's a never ending process, and I understand that. So we just gonna keep working. It's just like stay level headed and shit like that.
Just working.
Yeah.
And I want to know who some artists that you listen to from Jersey.
Shit.
I know Flea coming out of the Huda Izzy going crazy. Flea's going crazy. Listen. Flea going crazy. I know you listening to Flea.
Shorty got me sweating. Give me the crown belt for my help, and I don't even drink juice, and that shit make me, you know what I'm saying? Make a nigga rap the line like you do. That shit hard, you know what I mean? It's like shit like that, and again, that's a nigga that's working. Look at the work ethic, look at the consistency. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what we need. If you gonna do this shit, do the shit.
Do this shit like full time, yeah.
Yeah,
seriously.
Do the shit. Don't fuck around. And that, you know, he a prime example of like going full force with that shit. You get what I'm saying? And you got to move it behind him, and that shit is obviously working. You get what I'm saying? Niggas like Bandman, you know what I'm saying? Is niggas just working, bro. Niggas fine. Like at the end of the day, because you gotta look at it like this, and that's why I hate when Jersey artists say it and was yelling that shit for Jersey don't support Jersey, XYZ. No, Jersey don't support no booty shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just the jail stick for real. Like if that shit not it, it's just not it.
It's not it.
And you gotta take
not
everything
and
go back to the studio. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like if you not tough enough to deal with that, don't do this shit. Don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I played sports all my life, so I'm used to like getting coached, used to getting cussed out, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just accountability. How you gonna get better if you only want to hear compliments? You know what I'm saying? Shit don't work like that.
I think what it is, I think a lot of people, like, might be like 10 people go to the studio together, one artist go in the booth, spit some straight trash bars, come out the booth, how I sounded, oh yeah, shit hard. Like, come on, I feel like more artists, like the people that they have around them, need to start telling them and being honest with them. Cause I might think my music is hard, right, but the other person that the people that listen to it, right, the customers, the consumers, they don't think it's hard. But I think it's hard because my homie said it's hard, and I think it's hard. And then I'm not receiving the feedback that I want. Like, people not sharing it, people not streaming it, because I didn't have those real people, you know, in my life or by my side to tell me that it's not it. So I feel like if more artists had like people in their life just to tell them like, this not it, but you can work on it, then it would be better.
It's not it.
Yeah, I feel like
just work.
Nah, fuck that. See, that's the problem.
No, don't downplay like, yo, bro,
that's not downplaying it though.
Things to work on.
That ain't downplaying it. That's honest. Because
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. If a nigga come to you and be like, yo, this it, this the one, ain't nobody gonna have no objection in the room. You know what I'm saying? So if a nigga say this is not it, you gotta have the same energy, bro.
You bluffing him? Like you
stop that shit.
No, bro. I'm trying to be real with you because I don't want you to embarrass yourself. It's not it.
Person, bro. I'd rather a hard lie than an easy truth. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's just how I operate. You know what I mean?
Because I like criticism. I don't have me out here looking stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Like if it's hard, you know, say that. Don't hate shit like that. But if I could work on something, say that. People not was able to deal with the most criticism. You see what I'm saying? Look at a nigga like Drake, right? Some niggas feel like he had a head start because he came out of Degrassi. But think about it. It's very hard to redo a first impression. You see what I'm saying? So the first time people seeing you was Jimmy on Degrassi in the wheelchair X, Y, and Z, you don't just go from that to being a #1 fucking artist in a decade. Just, you know what I'm saying? That's hard work, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's hard work.
Jimmy when he was coming out.
Right. That's adapting. That's taking criticism and applying. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if more niggas do that shit, bro, that'd be good, bro. But niggas be like mad at you and shit. That
like
shit.
This Jimmy from the wheelchair, bro. That's fact though.
That shit.
Jimmy from the wheelchair.
I'm like, this
one of the #1 artists.
Nigga rapping like this? Nah, he ain't gonna. Nah, look at this nigga, bro.
Yeah.
That shit funny, bro.
Yeah, superstar.
Nigga, superstar, bro. And he ain't gonna stop.
Who besides Drake? Like, who are some other mainstream artists that you listen to?
Shit. I don't really have no favorites, so I like music. You see what I'm saying? So if fucking SZA drops some hard shit and that shit going, like, nigga, that shit gonna repeat. Like when she drop Good Days, but that shit hard. Like that's just good music. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not. Yeah, when it comes to that, I'm not picky. I always been like that though, cause like I said, I fuck with 106 and Park and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? They play on the most current thing. You know what I mean? Whatever's buzzing, whatever now. So that's just kind of like when it comes to mainstream. That's how I pick it. If I come across like, you know, some underground people from out of state, whatever, if it's hard, I'm gonna tap in. Yeah, I'm tap in.
And like you said, like you open to working with anybody.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Anybody?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Niggas ain't bougie, bro. That shit corny. I don't like that. That I ain't gonna lie. That kind of discouraged me of reaching out to people and shit. In like 2016, you know, niggas got over that shit because like I said, 2016. But nah, like that shit corny, bro. That shit corny. Like when people reach out to me now, I'm the type of nigga, bro. Even if it's ass, like even if it's not it, if you got it on streaming platforms, I'm gonna play that shit twice for you because I'm, you know, get your streams up. You know what I'm saying?
2 spins.
Right. It's just like, you know, because you never know, bro. You never know. Like the shit might be ass, but he might be somebody that could take criticism and go apply it. You get what I'm saying? So 2 months from now, he might be going fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Same person though. So don't be fronting on people, bro. That shit corny. Yeah, no, that shit corny. Yeah. Fact.
You can't play that hard shit.
Yeah, facts though. But nah, I don't be fronting on people, bro. That shit weak.
And what's one message that you want to give to all your supporters?
I appreciate y'all. I'm grateful. You know what I mean? Big or small. Like, I'm grateful. Every stream, every story share, whatever. I'm grateful. Because at the end of the day, nobody gotta do shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel entitled to none of this shit. People don't gotta click a link in the bio. They don't have to share. They don't gotta memorize the lyric or nothing. So, like, I'm super, super, super duper grateful. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate it.
And just me, I look forward to seeing more visuals from you and just
likewise.
On the photography aspect, just working with you in the future, and then hopefully like we can do a collab on something that that something that would make sense for both of us.
For sure.
Like with in regards to music video or something. So we'll figure something out, and I look forward to, like I said, by the summertime I want to see some singles, because summer right here, and people about to be riding VA, the beach.
Alright, so I'm gonna say this.
So we need something to ride around to.
I don't know when we dropping it exactly, with the shit me and DG got. That's it.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you just talking about shit that ain't it. That's it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the one.
That's it.
Okay.
Another thing too, another message to the supporters is like, you gotta believe in yourself first, and don't let nobody convince you that that's you being cocky. Because at the end of the day, when people get depressed, people get discouraged, you dealing with that on your own. You get what I'm saying? So it's your responsibility to build up your confidence and do what you gotta do to go to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Again, don't front on nobody, don't shit on nobody, even when you get up, because that's bad karma. But at the same token, it definitely start with you. And if you don't believe in your shit, it's gonna be super fucking hard to get somebody else to. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Most definitely.
Appreciate
like
you.
Me, you heard? I know I'm the sexiest nigga ever. You heard?
Talk that shit, Score.
I'm really the most handsome nigga that ever been, for real. Like, I'm like really chocolate as hell, for real. Like, really just a wonderful person. Like that's all.
That's all.
You know, like.
Nah, bro. My nigga Big Wood, bro. Pause. He out here though.
Big Wood, man. Your bitch trying to get splinters.
Trying to get splinters, all type of shit.
Niggas gonna see though. I'm getting active this summer, man. I wasn't even supposed to be out here for this summer.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy for this summer. You heard, bro? I'm just loading up right now.
That part.
Putting out the hollows in the clip right now. You heard? The shots gonna be fired soon, though, man. You see where niggas at, for real.
And just because I know the youth is always watching, what's some advice that y'all got for the youth?
Man, don't get caught up, man, with niggas, bro. The most important people, yo. Real shit, I'm about to drop a jewel for you niggas. This, no cap, you know what I mean? An old-headed nigga in jail asked me a question, you heard? He said, what is life? Like, what's the meaning of life, you heard? He said, what is life, though? I'm looking at the nigga like he bugging. He said, life is a noun. What are nouns? People, places, and things, you heard? That's what life is, you heard, bro? Start with people, connecting, branching out. How me and bro, we 15 in, you heard? Places, where the fuck you at? Like, if you on a block every day, how the fuck you think you gonna get bread on your block every day? If you on your couch every day, how the fuck you think you gonna get bread? You know what I'm saying? And things, you heard, bro? Like, I think of that shit like nigga downfall. Some niggas get high, some niggas gamble, some niggas trick. You get what I'm saying? People, places, and things, bro. Change your life, bro. Once you get that change in your mindset right, bro, that's the order too, you heard? That's the keys, you heard, bro?
Surely. For sure. I ain't gonna lie. I think the biggest thing I figured out, just from fucking up so much, is that the cheat code to life is to do it the fucking straight way. The first time though. You know what I'm saying? Think about how many people is just going through like struggle and just running nowhere fast because they keep trying to find shortcuts or easier ways to do shit. That's not the way to do it. It's a reason why like your elders keep telling you the same things. You get what I'm saying? After a while it sounds cliche, but again, it's a reason why they're fucking saying it. They already tried.
Yeah, they went through it before.
Right. So they're trying to help you.
Steer you in the right direction so you don't have to make the same mistakes they made.
Exactly. So it's just like, do it the right way the first time. You know what I'm saying? If you say you want to do something, stand on that, do it. If something come up, communicate that. You get what I'm saying? Because you're human. Niggas ain't Superman. But at the same token, it's a way to do things and it's a way not to do things. Do it right the first time.
That's true.
I know how I'm rocking this DG with the squad shit. I went down 2 times. I know how I'm rocking. And the shit. If I had to do that, I
asked this nigga a childhood memory and some shit 2.5.
Oh yeah.
Put that in there.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like 10, 9 years old when I first met Dom. Like 9. I was playing football with this nigga, big ass bully, bro. That's my badge. You had to tighten me up before. We gonna take that on the chin though, you heard? My shit still fake up a little bit, dude. You heard? You see the little body frame? You see me though? You feel me, AP? You gotta tighten me up though. You was young as fuck. I remember that shit. It was yesterday, bro.
Bullshit.
We were yo man, that football shit really brought us together on the set, son. Everybody who I play football with on the shot love him, bro. That shit was so fun, bro. Shout out Coach Tariq, Coach Dave, shout out Coach Corey, shout out Coach Gill.
Yeah.
Shout out all my families, bro. Shout out Mel.
Yeah.
Shout out Coach Luck.
Yeah.
That's how me and this nigga Don got close, man.
Know the vibe,
We been brothers for like 17 years on the set. That's some
keep going. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, that shit.
We lit though, man. We lit forever, bro. When we get on, y'all gonna see us, man. Y'all know this shit, gang.
Love you,
Love you, son. Love you, man.